Now we're going to do some application problems with exponential and logarithmic equations. So here we have an earthquake magnitude problem. Earthquakes are described by magnitude. Magnitude is a measure of how much energy an earthquake releases. So when you're seeing Richter scale numbers reported after an earthquake, it comes from this formula. The following equation gives the magnitude of the earthquake M. So here's our magnitude of the earthquake, where E is the energy released by the earthquake in exajoules, EJs. Okay, so there's a lot of letters here, and anytime you're struggling with an equation or a formula, trying to figure out what to do, the best thing to do is to copy down the equation or the formula and label things. So I'm going to do that right now. This is the magnitude, because it says so. M is the magnitude. Here's log, and we know what that is. That's something we're going to do on our calculator. And E isn't the letter E that's a constant, a mathematical constant. In this case, it's the energy released. Energy released. So basically, I have an input amount of energy released. I take 2/3 times the log of that amount of energy plus 5.97, and it gives me a magnitude rating. So let's find out what they want us to do with this. What is the magnitude? Okay, so I don't know M. What is the magnitude? M is a question mark, so we're going to leave M in our formula. Of an earthquake that releases 45 exajoules of energy. Well, E is the energy released, and we know that amount now. So when I recopy the formula, 2/3 will stay there, log will be there, but where the E is in the equation, I now have a value that I can put in. And then don't forget the plus 5.97, that stays with the formula. Now all I have to do is put this in my calculator, because it's log base 10. I don't need to use the change of base or anything like that. All I have to do is grab my calculator. If you have a fraction key, enter 2/3 as a fraction. If not, enter it as 2 divided by 3 and use parentheses around it if you don't have a fraction key. But I do have a fraction key, so I'm going to type in 2 fraction key 3 2/3, and then I'm going to go times, because there's no operation there. It's just a good idea to write times. Press my log key. Log of what? 45. Make sure you close those parentheses before you add the 5.97. So plus 5.97. And we get a magnitude of approximately 7.072. I think we could just say about 7. So when you hear about a Richter scale rating for an earthquake, this one was a pretty good sized earthquake because it had a magnitude of about 7. All right.